Hi, I'm Froggy Lumpy.
And I'm Phenix and the Mayor, and welcome to Learning Botania, A to Z, episode 10.
10.
We got some things and stuff and knickknacks.
Lots and lots.
So,
Well, not knickknacks. More like
knickknack.
weapons.
Ooh, weapon.
Yeah. First, in order to be able to do this, we have to have. Let's look at the book. This is a really expensive thing, and so it's a little bit later in the game. The next tier from Mana Steel is Terrasteel.
Oh.
And to get Terrasteel, you need lots of mana. It's expensive in that way.
Lots and lots of mana.
The actual recipe for Terrasteel is actually kind of expensive too.
Lots
but
and
to
lots
make
of
it,
mana.
why it's so really expensive in my opinion, is to make Terrasteel you need a terrestrial agglomeration plate. I can never say that just fluidly. I always have to stumble over it. It's amazing. So, how do we make this plate? If we look through the little book here, it's very easy to make, and it's just a little blue plate. All you need is 3 blocks of lapis lazuli, 1 block of mana steel, and we've already done all of the runes, right?
Right.
So, of course, when you make your runes, you want to make multiples because obviously this is one of those that's not gonna give it back to you. It's gonna use it.
Yep.
We need a rune of water. We need a rune of fire. We need a rune of earth, and we need a rune of air. Now, here's the first time we're using the rune of mana, and this one I do actually want to go ahead and when you're in the book and you want to know a recipe, you can see on here that it says shift click, so shift click, and there we go. Here's your recipe for the rune of mana, which takes 5 mana steel ingots and 1 mana pearl on the runic altar. So let's go over to the runic altar, and we're going to place 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right clicking onto the runic altar. 1 mana pearl, right click, and we see the X, and we see the little timer clock going around, so it won't take but a minute. And then of course we'll need the living rock. Thank you very much, Phenix.
You're welcome.
And as soon as it gets done, the only thing, and there we go, poof. Now you take your wand to the forest, right click, and there we go. We have a rune of mana.
Drop.
Very nice. So now I can take this rune of mana and I can come over here and I can say, okay, let's make this. We needed 3 lapis lazuli. We needed a rune of mana.
Yep.
We needed let's see if I can remember this actually. Was it water, air, earth? No, wait a minute, that's fire. Air here.
And the mana steel.
Oh, I did remember correctly. Yay me!
Yay you! Yay!
And the audience applauds. Yeah! Okay, so here we have our plate. Now that we have our plate, what do we do with it? Well, now we need to make sure we look in our inventory and go, oh dear, we're missing something. What are we missing? We're missing more lapis lazuli. There we go. Okay, lapis lazuli. All right, easy peasy. So let's open the book again because the book has a visual on this. So let's go back, and now by hitting the back button, you can go back to the last page you were. By hitting the previous page, obviously, then you would go to the previous page that you were at, which was the beginning of Terrasteel. So we're going to flip to this page. It says visual. These are fabulous because they give you the templates that you need on the ground. So if we click visual, now I'm hitting escape to close the book, and there's my visual. Now I can move this visual around, and I can go, now do I want this above ground like this would be, or do I want this, in ground? And I'm literally saying in ground here. So if I place it here, this is the template, right? I want to right click and it will anchor the structure onto the dirt. Right click, there we go. Now see, I can look around and it's not following me around, but the picture is all here. What is the picture showing me? The picture is showing me living rock, and so it's like, okay, there's living rock, and grab these pieces from down here, and it's also showing me lapis lazuli, lapis lazuli, lapis lazuli, and lapis lazuli. Now the plate goes in the center here, so this one is a little bit clear but yet confusing all at the same time. You could see the white letting you know that you need the living rock, but that's also where you put your plate. So
Yep.
plate goes on top of that, and then of course you've got your living rock here, here, and here. So now looks kind of funny, doesn't it?
It does.
Because you've got both. Can you actually see that as well?
No.
Okay. So now I'm going to open the book back up and I'm going to say unvisualize. Now it's gone. So now we have our preparation absolutely complete.
So now we can make Terrasteel?
Almost, not quite. Because Terrasteel takes an enormous, and I do mean an enormously long time to make. Which is like, okay, why do I want to bother? Well, here's why you want to bother. Because if you attach sparks, that speeds the process up.
Oh.
And then
Yeah.
you can make Terrasteel fairly quickly, and it's like, oh, well, this is easy. So you really want to add the sparks, which again, now we're making it more expensive.
Yes, we
so
are.
we're going to need some sparks.
Yes.
Can you help us out with that, please?
Yes, I can. Sparks are a gold nugget, 2 blaze powder, and 2 petals, and these can be of any of the petal colors, but they need to be the same color. So we have 2 magentas here. It needs to be 2 magentas. Like I said, it can be any of the colors, white, orange, but it needs to be the same ones. Same 2. Just wanted to stress that a little bit.
Yeah, the same 2 colors.
Yes.
Because you're using 2 petals, so it needs to be the same color. So now we got a few of these sparks, and now where are you putting these sparks?
So I'm walking up to the mana pool and right clicking on it, which puts the spark right above it. I'm also putting a spark right above the Terrasteel agglomeration plate as well. And then we also have another one over top of this mana pool.
And you place them how?
I just right clicked.
But, however,
With the wand of the
if
forest.
you use the wand of the forest, because usually,
Nope.
usually everybody always thinks, well, grab your pickaxe or your axe, or okay, what do I use? Shovel, sword. What do I need to use here? It's not coming down. I don't know. Remember when you're in Botania, so wand of the forest.
Yep.
Now, why do we use the sparks?
Ooh.
What do they do?
The spark connects as if you just click on the spark with the right click on with your wand, it'll actually show they're actually connected to each other. This spark is connected to the 2 mana pools, the one over there and the one right there. You can see the nice sparkles coming from it. And the reason for it is if you take a mana diamond, a mana steel, and a mana pearl and put them onto the Terrasteel agglomeration plate, mana will just go flying all about, all over the place, from one spark to another, and it will create Terrasteel.
And see how fast that was? Okay, now, can we take the sparks down? Because I actually did want to sort of show this.
Sure.
Of how much longer it takes when you don't have the sparks. I did this the first time I ever did this. It's like, I don't want to make those sparks. They're might cause lag or something like that. But it is easy to take these things down. It's not that difficult. Okay, so I take them, right-click the mana diamond, the mana steel ingot, and the mana pearl, and don't stand too close because you'll pick them all up. That's definitely not what you want to do. Oops, I did it again. Oh my lord, seriously? There we go. Okay, now. Alright, now look. Now let's look. What are we seeing now? Okay, you can see mana. There we go. You can see the mana now. Now that Phenix put the mana spreader to the plate, you can see you got the little blue things.
And if we let this just continue, they'll despawn before they actually turn into Terrasteel.
Okay, so we're not really worried about it, so we're gonna let it go, and just let it set there so that we can show it later, a bit later here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to placing. I have another one right in here, and we're gonna go ahead and place that on our wall for the agglomeration, so it's going under A, because P probably has something. That's probably the reason why I picked that. Yeah, because P's already got stuff in it. So I said weapons, right?
Yes.
Check this out. I love these things. Okay, this is, depending upon how you want to pronounce this, chakram or chakram. They're very easy to make, but you do need the Terrasteel. But they're really easy because all you need is to surround it by vines, and now you'll have your thorn. Now, if you notice in the NEI here, I'm taking 3 for me and 3 for you. Right beside it is the flare. We're gonna end up going over that because I just love these chakrams. They're just so cool. But that's the next tier of ingots, I guess you call it. So take these 6.
Oh, cool.
Look, it's dark now. This is perfect timing. I've got my 6, and yes, I've got some zombie eggs here.
Zombie eggs?
Yes.
Can we have armor if we're gonna fight zombies?
Well, I guess we could. Yes, that would be a good idea.
So
why don't you go ahead and make us some armor?
Certainly.
Some brand new armor.
Some brand new. We're going to upgrade our armor from the Mana Steel helmet to the Terrasteel helmet. And using that is going to take 3 pieces of Terrasteel, 2 living wood twigs, and a rune of spring. We're making 2 because there's 2 of us. There we go. For the chest plate, it's the same recipe, except now you're using the rune of summer with your 2 living wood twigs and your Terrasteel, 3. And that's going to be your chest plate.
And you're using the blue armor, right?
Yes, the Mana Steel armor.
So that's really good because you can now upgrade the armor and not have to have this armor, in your inventory or
Exactly.
When I say inventory, obviously I'm talking about a chest or something.
Right, because you make a second set of armor for this. But you don't have to do that. You can use the armor you've been using because the mana tablet heals up your stuff.
Which is so nice.
The rune of autumn and your living twigs and your Terrasteel for your pants. There we go. There's an extra steel there. And the rune of winter, the twigs and the Terrasteel ingots and your boots. And there we go. So,
fabulous.
Helmet.
Thank
chest,
you very much.
Pants.
Thank you.
Boots.
Thank you. Okay, now I would like to make one mention here in the pack that we're using right now.
I can't see.
Oh wow! Look at that. You almost look like. I want to say a tree almost, but it's like backwards. Your little brown spots are outward, and you're. Oh wow! That's just. Okay. This is definitely different because I usually go from the blue to the pink, so I am not used to the green one. This is really interesting. Okay, now that you've got armor,
Yep.
are you? Where's your eyes at? Look straight.
I'm looking right at you.
Well, it's strange. On your sides, you have two little spots, so it looks like your eyes are on the side of your head. That's just strange. Look, see?
Oh yeah.
So we're ready to battle?
Ready.
All right then, let's bring on the zombies.
Ah!
Okay, so now how are they hitting here? How much? Well, why am I poisoned? Did he throw something?
Maybe.
Oh, look, there's one with armor. You just right click the chakra. Ooh, there we go. And it comes back to you. There we go. That one took a moment. But this is cool or what? I mean, I love these things. Especially the fire one. I can't wait to show that to you guys. I mean, look at that. 2 shots. And you don't have to get right up close and personal. You can do it from a little bit of a distance. And see, look, see them coming back. You know, they really do go quite the distance.
Ha! Hey! Ha! Ha! Ha!
There's a skeleton. Oh, that was strange. There's a skeleton out here. I'm going for him. All right.
Okay.
Ha ha. Ah, got him.
Turn around. Come here.
Okay.
They've got quite a distance. If you turn and look in the direction I'm facing, you'll see there's a skeleton
which
out there.
direction do you face? Are you facing the? Okay, you facing toward the cow?
I'm facing a little to the left of that.
Okay.
There's a skeleton out there.
Oh yes, I see. Oh wow! Check that out. That's
And here they
awesome. That is so. I got 3 of them.
Hey, you took mine.
That is. Here you go. That is so awesome. I love it. It's like they're like boomerangs.
They are.
You know. And here they come. That is so cool. Oops. I got. Oh.
Nope.
I
got
backed up just in time. So I wouldn't end up taking them. That is so strange how it comes back from a different direction. But there you go. Alrighty then, I think that'll do it. We got some new armor, we got a new weapon, and we got a new ingot. And we're just gonna say goodbye to you. Oh, I missed. There we go. Got it.
And it doesn't matter where you are, because they will always come back to you.
Yeah, that's what's so fabulous. It doesn't matter the direction. I just threw all 6 of them. And I'm moving around here, picking up things, and look, see, there we go. There's the 6th one. I have them all 6 back.
Very nice.
Which is why I made multiples, because obviously you do want multiples so that, depending upon who you're battling with, I don't know, it takes 2, 3, 4 shots, depending upon what you're battling. The fire ones, I'm looking forward to showing those.
Those will be fun.
Those, yeah, they are definitely. So that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Froggy Lumpy.
And I'm Phenix Animator.
Have a great day, everyone.
Hope you enjoyed the episode, and if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below.
Bye.
Bye. See you all later.
And we can put one of these on, what, C? Oh, we already have C. Thorn? How about T? There we go. Fabulous. We'll get this board filled up yet, won't we?
Bye.
Bye.